did the other person respond when he decided to kind of just like forgive and all that?
I think they knew that it was the messed up thing to do. And of course, at the present moment, they were emotional too, and they just want to like get revenge towards me, which I totally get. When you're that young and you're mad at the world, yeah, you're gonna take some actions. But he was surprised. He was like, "Oh wow, I didn't realize that it was that easy." The whole time, I was mad at this couple. Like they had that guilt inside them. Like, oh my God, I did a bad thing towards Scott. I wish I could take it back. I don't know how he feels. So it's kind of funny. Sometimes you gotta be that person to just let your ego go and just make amends, because who knows, they're thinking the same thing, but they don't have the courage to say sorry and reconcile, because it's a hard thing to do. Like accepting that you're wrong is so much harder.
It is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like for us guys too, we have that tendency to always feel like we're right at a lot of things, even if we may not be. But yeah, it takes a while for us to just say, hey, I think I was wrong and all of that. Because that's how it is.
Yeah, this might be another episode. We need to, being wrong.
Being wrong is, it never hurts
normal.
To be wrong. Yeah.
It's human to be wrong, but you try to fight like, oh God, like what does everyone think of me? When they find out like I'm not perfect, I'm like, and you're not always, you don't always have to be right. I think you learn more when you accept that you're wrong. And then it's like I mentioned, like the other person feels the same way. Like I'm wrong, but I don't want to admit it to Kenny, because Kenny might judge me. But if you just openly say it, like, hey, I was wrong. That's my fault. Can we talk about this? And then let's move on and learn from this and grow from this. If we must learn a lesson is, if you're emotional, then you got to tell the person, like, let's say if you were me, Kenny, and I was the friend, right? And I were to come up to you, hey, Kenny, you need to treat your girl better, man. She's feeling miserable because of you. You don't feel good right, at the moment. But what you need to do is similar to the lesson you learned in the beginning with your story, your roommates, is to be completely honest and transparent. And you can just tell me, if I was the friend, it's like, hey, Scott, like, thanks for your concern. I'm going through a lot right now, and just be honest. Hey, I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling this way. Since you're close to her, and since both of us, like, can you give me more tips what I can do to reconcile with her? Now instead of having that antagonistic relationship, like just pointing the fingers and blaming, now you bring them to your side, because hey, I'm hurting, and like I really need your help because you're my friend. And you're her friend too. Bring them on your side. You're kind of like dousing the fire, because if you fight fire with fire, like if I tell you, hey, Kenny, treat your girl better, and you come back with me like, hey, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Like you're just making the fire bigger. So I think for me, that's the biggest thing. It's so hard to do. Like what I'm saying, super hard to do, to just be basically vulnerable and be like, hey man, I'm going through it and I need your help. Like I can't do it by myself, and I want to be completely honest with you because you're my best friend, and I want to make this relationship better. But
and that best friend should have understood that.
But when you're 20, you don't know. When you're 20, you don't know jack. Like
everybody is.
Everyone's stupid.
It's a learning experience. Yeah, at such a young age too. Yeah, that's where we're experimenting with a lot of stuff and learning about each other's personalities.
Well, I'm glad that happened, because I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And imagine if I was that wise and empathetic, like I'll still be with that girl, and I wouldn't be with my current girlfriend, who is amazing. So,
there you go. You heard it here. If she's watching, you heard it here. It's official.
I haven't watched any episodes yet. Call her out right now. But